Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up, everybody? I'm Rick,
And I'm Anna.
and welcome to our bucket list channel, a channel in which we try to realize the goals and dreams that are on our bucket list. Some of those goals are shared between the two of us, and some are individual, like in this case,
Where it's me.
Yes, Anna wanted to finish a painting.
Yes.
Yes.
I wanted to do a painting, a full painting that I could look at and say, this is a painting, it's completed, it's done.
So before we get into the discussion, I'd like to give people some background. So you paint? Do you like to paint?
Yeah, I do. I actually didn't start a long time ago, maybe almost a year ago, not even a year ago. I started painting. I do watercolors. And for most of the time, it's just, a way to not be, like, to relieve stress, to just enjoy some, me time, some creativity, relax, things like this. So I haven't been that serious about it. Like, I don't want to become a painter. I just want to do painting because it's fun and it's entertaining for me.
But you said you started a year ago and you've never finished a painting until now?
Not really, no. I've done, like, doodles and stuff. I did try to make a few paintings, but I always, like, abandoned halfway through. Or if there were some things that were kind of done, it didn't look good. Like, it looked like it needed work. Like, I needed to work on it some more to make it look like a painting, like to make it come together, and I didn't know what to do with it anymore, so I just, like, abandoned it. So I haven't actually done a whole painting. That's why I'm saying, like, when I said that I want to finish a painting, is I want to look at something that I've done and say, this is a complete painting. Like,
And
it
so
works.
you've set out to do this. We're recording this around the holidays. You set out to do this because you wanted to gift painting.
Yes, I actually thought that would be such a nice gift for like friends and family. And I wanted to do a few of them
And
to give away.
That was the perfect occasion because this item was on the list,
Yeah.
and you wanted to give them as a gift. So the two elements came together, and you
Yes.
finally finished a full painting, which we don't have with us right now because you already gave it
Yes,
away as a
but
gift. There's
I
gonna be-
did I did record it and
Yeah.
I did take pictures, so there will be pictures here
Yeah.
on the screen.
Footage is probably rolling as we speak right now. So could you tell us a little bit about the process?
Right, so the most difficult part of it really for me was the beginning, which is, what am I gonna paint? And I think I've heard that this is actually something that artists deal with all the time, that sometimes they find themselves in front of a blank canvas or paper, and they would think, like, what am I putting on this paper now? And that for me was really difficult. Like, that's what the part that took the most. Like, I literally took a couple of months just to think, what am I gonna paint? I was just, like, doing sketches or, like, playing with colors to see, to just get some inspiration.
And then you settled on what?
So yeah, I settled on these, like, well, I settled on two things, actually. The very first painting that I did, that I
Yeah,
completed.
but we're talking about this one that people are seeing on the screen
Yes.
right now.
So the very first painting that I finished is a painting of a ballerina. It's kind of like an abstract painting. So yeah, that's the first idea that I had, the first one that I completed.
And so you said you had a hard time thinking up the idea, but once you got the idea of this ballerina and started painting it, was there any difficulties? Did it just go smoothly?
So I don't actually have any training, like expert training. I did take some watercolor classes, but I don't know how to do, like, technical body proportions. So I had to eyeball it. And in the end, it didn't come off that perfect. Like, you look at it and sometimes I look at it and I feel like, there's something, like, just, a tiny bit off about it. But I feel like it's pretty good, like, I've never done this before. So I think that for me to settle on my first painting to be a body, like a human figure,
Was courageous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah, but also it's not an actual, like you don't see the details, you don't see the face or like the body details. It's only like an outline,
Silhouette.
a silhouette. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And I think that made it a bit easier, but that's why I made it like that.
So, how long did it take you to finish this painting?
It really, once I knew what I was gonna do, it only took me like 3 days. And I say 3 days because with watercolor you have to work in layers. You have to wait for the first like layer of color to dry to then add up other things. So really, altogether, it only took me maybe around 4 hours if I put them all together. So the first part was drawing. Well, obviously the first part was like I just did a tiny sketch that is not visible anymore in the painting. But then I did the colors, so the dress, the very abstract part of it. And afterwards I did, or after that one dried, I did the silhouette, so the ballerina, the body. And then after the second layer dried, I added up a little bit of like the surrounding colors to give it some kind of glowy image, glowy, yeah, aura around it, and also some lines that I added on the body in a white gel pen. So those were the 3 steps of my painting.
So, after all of that, you had a completed painting in your hand,
Yes.
and were you satisfied with your finished product?
I was. Like I said, I'm not a professional painter, right? And I know it is not perfect. But it's like for me, I feel like it's very good. It's a great feeling of accomplishment, to look at something and think, oh, I made this and it's good. I feel confident enough to give this as a gift to someone or to show it off to people. Like it's not just, a tiny sketch or something that I did in my notebook, but an actual like finished product.
That's good. So, I'm sure people now are seeing the finished product
Yes.
on the screen.
It's right here, guys.
And I'd like to point out that after you finished that one, you were on a roll and painted several others.
I did actually, yes, because I had the idea, and once I knew what I was gonna do, like I told you, it took me about 2 months just to think, what am I gonna do? And playing with colors and with like sketches and designs. But once I knew what I was gonna do, and I made the first one, and I saw that it works, I made like 5 others, I think. Yeah.
So you just needed to get past that original clog, and then
Yeah, exactly.
the dam was broken. And now you finished not only one but several paintings.
Yes, exactly. I did. I did. And I also had that other idea that I think you guys are gonna see them here too in the video of painting flowers too, but that came later. So that was my second idea.
But yeah, goes to show that sometimes to realize your goals, you just need to take that first step.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Like that first step was a really, really difficult for me, but once I made it, then it was so much easier.
Yeah, and now you can say that you have taken this off of your bucket list.
I
You've
did.
completed a painting. And so, yeah, this is done. Another item off of the list. Thank you for everyone who watched. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you are not subscribed to this channel already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified whenever our next video drops. If you've ever painted something, drop it in the comment below. Was it also difficult for you to do your first painting? Did you have to go through all of these steps? Let us know in the comment section below, and have a nice day.
Now
Next up.
this next one is also mine actually. I want to finish a painting. So recently meaning at the beginning of this year, I started taking watercolor classes. I've already started doing a few like really small images, paintings, but I never really finished a full painting. And that's something that I've been trying for a while and I haven't managed to. And I feel like if I put it on this list, then I am going to do it sooner rather than later. So yeah, it goes on my list.